this is Slingin Books, Talkin Shop with Matt and Josh from Yousellcomics. We're back after a 2-week hiatus. Unexpected hiatus. Well, I guess it was kind of expected.
Okay.
First, we'll get this out of the way. Yousellcomics is your new multi-vendor marketplace for selling comics, slabs, arms, trades, and more. Yousellcomics never charges commission on any sale. Sell for as low as $5.99 a month, or run your own auctions for $15.99 a month. Sign up now for a 3-month free trial at Yousellcomics.com. Okay, so a couple weeks ago, my brother and I and some friends who are Leaf fans, Toronto Maple Leaf fans, went to Tampa for a playoff game, Game 3. Did not have COVID before I left. Came back with COVID for the first time. My wife and I have been able to avoid it for 2.5 years. And the first time I go to a hotspot, I'm infected. It's really weird. Like I flew out. The game was Friday. I flew out Thursday night. Stayed in my hotel for the most part. My brother and our friends didn't show up till Friday morning. Well, Friday at around noon. Because they had stuff to do. They couldn't leave earlier than I did, and I just wanted to get there and chill out for a bit.
Right.
But like I wore my mask everywhere that I could, like in the hotel and in the Uber. Well, not Uber, Lyft. I refuse to take Ubers now. The only place I didn't really wear it was the game, because it's just a giant open air arena. Wore it on the plane, the airports, and somehow end up still getting it. So, at first I thought it was allergies, because I have when the weather changes here, my sinuses go nuts for like a month.
Yeah.
And I thought going back from humid to not humid, because as soon as you've stepped out of the airport in Tampa, you're already drenched.
Gross. How do people live there, man?
I don't know. It's
awesome.
So I thought it was allergies, and then Monday it got so Monday I told you there's no show because my allergies are kicking my butt.
Yeah.
And then was it Tuesday? Monday night? Maybe it was Monday night.
It was Monday night.
Monday night, Kate's like, well, my wife is like, well, maybe you should test. I'm like, okay. She's like, well, it'll make you feel better that you don't have it. I'm like, yeah, I might as well, I guess. Those tests suck.
Yeah, they do. They really suck.
So we did a test and it came back like instantly positive. Like it didn't even have to wait the 15 minutes for the line to show up. So then we did our best. Like every time we were around each other, we wore masks and stuff, and then we would eat at opposite times. But she ended up getting it too. Like 4 or 5 days later, she tested like a faint positive. So it took me 8 days to finally feel mostly better. Still having some energy problems. My wife still got a bit of a cough.
Yeah.
But it didn't hit her as hard, and I think it's because she had the super immunity because she had mixed doses.
Yeah.
Of Pfizer.
Okay.
I had 3 Pfizers, so I didn't get the super immunity, I guess. But and thankfully our mother-in-law didn't get it, so she's fine.
It's good.
So,
it's good.
Yes. So we were off for 2 weeks. I had no desire to do a goddamn thing work-wise.
Yeah, that's usually how it rolls. The energy zap is, I think if anything, that's one of the main things that everybody that got it pretty much said, even if they didn't have any symptoms.
I felt mostly asymptomatic.
I felt exhausted. It's like
but you didn't lose your taste or anything? Like we didn't lose that.
I'm lucky that I did not lose my taste or smell or any of that stuff.
Yeah. That'd be
I had lots of friends that had that issue. Still do. People are still having issues. It's crazy. The long COVID shit is going to be real, 100%. So,
yeah.
Whee!
Speaking of sickness, since we're so far behind, there's a couple items we thought we should still address.
So many things.
Yeah, I feel like people probably already know this, but So if you follow George Perez on Facebook, I saw a post like maybe a couple days before he passed, because he passed away from pancreatic cancer. The post said he wasn't taking visitors, and he was sleeping or resting a lot. And if anyone has had a family member pass away from cancer, it's kind of a sign that it's going to be soon.
Yeah.
I had an aunt die of brain cancer, and
Awful.
a grandfather that also had brain cancer, because it runs in our family. But yeah, towards the end they were sleeping a lot. Like they were maybe up for 10 minutes or whatever, awake, and then just back to sleep. So I kind of figured that when I was away that was going to happen, and it did. So he had made some, I think he made it to one or two conventions while he was sick, to release comic book shops to see fans. They did a reprint of that Justice League book he did.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have lost a legend. Okay, so Predator is now owned by Disney, and they're finally going to do something with it.
Oh, that's nice.
There's a new Predator series coming out in July, and they've released all the Predator variants for all the other titles that month that Marvel's putting out.
That's cool.
Yeah, there was a couple good ones in here. The Avenger one's not bad. Spider-Man
that one
one's
with
not bad.
that one's cool.
There's a Thor one I really like that I gotta try and get.
The next one is actually decent.
Oh, that Amazing Spider-Man with Hobgoblin's head is cool.
Wow.
Or sorry, Green Goblin. Electro one's okay. Oh, the Hulk
That Captain Marvel one is kind of alright, actually.
Oh, with her.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah, this Thor one.
Yeah, that rocks.
Yeah. So look for that in July. All the covers are kind of variants are coming out, plus the Soul series. Also, weirdly enough, there was a trailer that came out for the new Predator movie.
Movie? I thought it was a show.
No, it's a movie on Hulu by Dan Trachtenberg. Trachtenberg? Who did 10 Cloverfield Lane?
Oh, he did he?
It's not called Predator though. I forget what it's actually called. Prey?
Prey. Yeah, I thought it was a.
It is not. It is not a TV show. It's a movie. I mean, you don't see much in the trailer, but I'm in.
Huh. Yeah. Look at that, eh?
Yeah. The premise is it's set 300 years before the first one, with a Comanche warrior fighting, the demon of a predator.
Look at that, eh?
So it's been a couple weeks since Doctor Strange came out, and it's coming out on Disney Plus in like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
it's like June 15th.
Pretty soon, yeah.
So this is going to be a spoiler-filled episode of lots of things.
Very much so.
So first thing, let's talk about the movie because you've seen it and I've seen it. I saw it the day it came back from Tampa.
Yes.
So I was able to see it before I got sick. I'll say this.
Okay, wait. It was 3, 2, 1. Spoilers.
I said spoilers like 5 minutes.
Oh, I missed. Sorry. Spoilers.
I said this episode is going to be filled with spoilers. So,
a couple of spoilers.
Yeah.
Whoa! What a crazy movie. That shit
it was good.
Crazy.
Elizabeth Olsen was great.
She may be my favorite in the movie. Close to my favorite.
Besides America Chavez? I don't know. I liked her.
I liked her, but she could have been played by anybody else. I don't know.
Yeah. So,
yes.
Obviously, there's some big scenes in that movie.
Some big scenes.
The opening scene was great. The horror-ish elements it's not
So
straight up
good.
horror, but it's definitely good at building some tension.
It could have been. It could have been so much more scarier. I wanted it to be like.
Yeah, but we knew that
Scary.
wasn't going to happen, though.
Dang it. Okay.
There was some jarring moments, like when
there was some.
Wanda.
You're right.
Essentially rips off Charles Xavier's head. Like, I guess so. In the theater, it looked like she just snapped it, but I guess if you slow it down, it looks like she starts to rip it off.
No way.
Yeah, I saw that in I don't know if that's true or not, but I just saw that as a report. Like, if it keeps going, you see that it.
Gotta check that.
Plus, with Captain Britain getting chopped in half, and
yeah, that was
and her covered in blood, essentially. Like it kind of looked like blood, but also kind of looked like oil. I don't know.
Yeah, I did notice that the blood was a little different. I mean, it was
a different tinge.
Sam Raimi.
Yeah. The zombie thing was great. Him taking.
They went in a total different direction with it than I thought they were going to. I'll give them props to that. That was like an amazing surprise.
Yeah,
that was crazy good.
I didn't get it. I didn't get any of the leaks spoiled for me because I was pretty good at avoiding.
Yeah, no, same.
So
I was very lucky.
Theater, I was the only one. Like I was in a small theater, so like 25 people. But first of all, I had no idea. Like even in the rumors of like, Namor is going to be in it. I had there was no previous inkling of Black Bolt being in it.
Other than he was a part of the Illuminati.
Yeah,
right?
In the comics, sure. But like comics, him being in the movie, no, like because Inhumans was one season and so fucking terribly panned.
Yeah.
Despite I really like that actor Anson Mount. Yeah, and then when Krasinski shows up, I audibly gasped, and I was the only one in the theater. I was like,
yeah, fuck. So I think we can all agree that the leaked concept art that was floating around for how long?
I don't know.
Like 4 years.
Oh,
like 4 or 5 years.
The original.
That was like so long ago. Yeah, that was so long ago. Can we all agree that was almost dead nuts to the fucking what it looked like when he appeared out of that portal, which was fucking so cool, by the way.
Yeah.
The portal entrance, fucking disgusting. But yes, Krasinski as Reed Richards, and like it was funny. I even looked over at Jessica because she's rewatching The Office.
Yeah,
and she had no idea, like zero, like even like it could have been maybe him, like. And then I looked over and like her jaw was on the floor, and there was a lot of people. There was actually a lot of people that gasped in the theater. Yeah, there was actually a fair amount of people. I got, if I remember correctly, there was at least 2 or 3 guys that were pretty surprised that Black Bolt was in it. I heard like
I was totally surprised too. I'm like, because I had no expectation that he was going to be in it, and I'm totally in for Black Bolt and the Humans, them doing it right.
So, yeah, if they choose to do so.
I don't think they would introduce him without a plan down the.
Yeah, well, they're already they're planning the next 20 years, they said, of the MCU. Yeah, that's.
You feel like they have to have some sort of like contingency plan though.
Oh yeah,
the pandemic. Now that monkeypox is going to be a thing now.
Can't wait to fight against that.
Yeah.
2025, the war of advanced monkeypox.
Yeah, so Elizabeth Olsen says she wants to be there when the X-Men join the MCU. Obviously, she was a big part of the storyline in the mid-2010s with House of M.
Yes.
And that leads into this, is that Fassbender did shoot a cameo as well as Deadpool. Yes, Fassbender shot scenes as Magneto. Ghost Rider was once said to be the Illuminati, and Deadpool was going to be in a post-credit scene, although that would have been weird, and not for the tone. But yeah, so Fassbender did shoot scenes. What I read was that the original plan, because this went through a bunch of reshoots, the original plan
So
I
many.
read was that the Illuminati in their timeline had decided to lobotomize Wanda so she couldn't become that powerful. Kind of like what Charles did to Phoenix.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
right? And then the
Oh.
scene was Charles going to Magneto saying, hey, we want to do this to your daughter. What do you think? And apparently that was cut.
Whoa.
So,
Wow, saying that it's his daughter too. That's huge.
yeah. Well,
That's
it was because it's
big.
the other Earth too, right? So,
Right, of course. Did we get a number for that Earth?
the Illuminati Earth?
Yeah.
I'm sure we did. I don't remember it though. Also, weirdly enough, Daniel Craig was actually supposed to play Mr. Fantastic and bowed out for COVID reasons.
Whoa.
That would have been so weird. He's
That
so
would have been weird.
like short and stocky.
It would have been weird.
Yeah. Unless that's a troll, but I've seen multiple sources on that, or at least multiple websites report the same source.
Right.
Yeah. So, Ghost Rider was one set to be. I don't know if they would have brought the guy who played Reyes back, because they're kind of like.
Yeah.
Well, they haven't brought anyone back. They haven't. Wow.
Trying to retcon.
They haven't brought anyone from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in yet. From the TV shows.
Oh, yeah.
Like the ABC TV shows. Like,
yeah. I'm trying to think. Other than
Black Bolt's been the only one now that they've crossed over. Although I've always seen Kevin Feige say Agent Coulson's dead. So if
he likes saying that.
Then the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. continuity would never come into play. So
so many people are going to be Skrulls.
yeah, well, I guess the Secret Invasion TV show is taking place during the blip. So yeah, there might be like a Skrull storyline of them just
okay,
whoever, right?
Yeah, wow, didn't even think about it like
that. Sam Raimi originally opposed to using zombies in Zombie Doctor Strange. I guess maybe because he didn't. Why?
It's right there on the second paragraph, I believe.
Raimi was only opposed to it when there wasn't a clear connection between the undead sorcerer and the film's larger themes. So when we could justify it that way, Sam was on board. It was like, all right, now let's have some fun. Let's really go on. And yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah,
that was fantastic.
I love the way that they did it. It was cool. I think the only thing that was a major issue, and it happened in my theater a lot, which was when Zombie Strange is trying to talk and like to the lines. You can just like tell, you know what I mean? Like it was like his like the face or whatever.
Yeah.
And the way that the hole was.
Yeah.
Like he's like, okay. They're trying to make it campy, but not super campy.
Yeah.
And it's enjoyable, but also he's obviously trying to be serious. And the entire time, my whole theater was like giggling, laughing. And I looked over at Jessica, and she was howling. And I'm like, okay, like, is it really that funny? And I guess it was, because there's a big hole in his mouth, and he's trying to tell Wanda that she's okay.
I kind of got like the Army of Darkness vibe there, where it's
100%
serious, but it's like supposed to also be funny and campy.
And I think that was lost on almost every single one of the.
Yeah, I guess if you're not a fan of that going in, you don't get the connection.
Yeah, I feel like that's definitely the case.
So I guess Wanda is now the most dangerous villain in the MCU. Oh nope, they're talking about Franklin.
Yeah. So
go ahead.
I like how both of us were like, "Whoa." Speaking of the movie, still.
Yeah.
I would like to say that I think one of my favorite parts, top 3 favorite parts, if not the most favorite, was Black Bolt's death.
Oh yeah, where she zipped his mouth shut and he is headed.
That was so good. Oh, dude, you know what? Favorite part. I think it was my favorite part. God, it was good. It was so good.
So in this continuity,
sorry,
it's confirmed that Richards has a wife and that he has kids.
Yes,
Because of
two.
the mother to take care of. So Franklin Richards is pretty powerful in the comics.
Yeah.
His powers have changed over the years from what I've read. I don't read the current Fantastic Four. So I'm unfamiliar with that.
Yeah.
He had cosmic abilities, also a powerful psychic who could project avatars. However, when he's younger, he couldn't control his negative emotions, which manifested in the form known as the bully.
The bully,
Berardi. Furthermore, he could also create powerful force fields, fire energy blasts. Should these negative emotions rise up in the MCU, thanks to Wanda showing the level of power needed to stop her, Franklin's abilities could get amplified even more than in the books. Oh, so you're going to have, like, a leveling problem of, like, Wanda's super powerful. Now we need to bring Franklin up here.
Yeah.
And then Wanda, and then, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, how they're going to
Stop
balance
Wanda?
that. I guess balance that well.
Now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way she's dead.
No.
But that temple fell on her. She'll be back.
And I also thought it was odd that... Sorry, one second. I thought it was odd that there was, like, different versions of different characters throughout the different multiverses, but Wanda was the same in each one.
What do you mean?
I thought that was kind of funny.
We only saw one, though.
We saw more than that. No.
We only saw the one mom version with Speed and Wiccan that she took over.
I thought we saw more than those.
I don't think so.
Gotta watch it again.
Because I think they were only...
I'm also really surprised we didn't see Vision.
I'm not that surprised. Because, I mean, we're going to see White Vision eventually, but...
No, where is he? I want him right now.
Maybe West Coast Avengers. Okay, so off Marvel news and on to Star Wars news.
Whoa!
Ahsoka, relating to comics, Ahsoka has started production. This means that you're gonna see Spec on Grand Admiral Thrawn pop, especially when his casting gets announced. Whoever is playing him. Ezra Bridger will probably get his first appearance, which is in
Ezra.
The Last Padawan comics book series. And whoever else they decide to throw in, because it takes place during the Mandalorian timeline. Like, you could potentially throw... There's a ton of more characters to throw in. So start buying more Star Wars books. DC Comics Black Adam trailer teases Christopher Priest's new series. So Christopher Priest, who did a apparently pretty good run on Deathstroke, which I bought the omnibus of, I just haven't got to it yet, is now writing on Black Adam. I saw the Rock said he's not doing anything in 2023 because of XFL. So,
wait, what?
The Rock bought the XFL last year. Did you not know that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, him and some business partners bought the XFL, so it comes back in 2023. So he is
amazing.
Hey, you know what? I actually like the XFL.
I'll take some XFL action
my
all
team
day.
The Battlehawks, the St. Louis Battlehawks.
Dope.
It was pretty terrible football, but it had some interesting
goals, yeah.
So
which made for some fun.
Yeah, like the kickoff thing was good. The point after thing was good. So, they just need to get and they'll sign players out of high school now. They have that ability, whereas
Jesus
NFL doesn't. You need to be more than college age, I think, to be able to officially sign.
Hey, you want to beat your body for 2 or 3 years and then retire with brain damage? Problem.
Yeah.
Maybe not retire.
Yeah. So this Christopher Priest Black Adam comes out June 21st, 2022. There's a 1 in 50, a 1 in 25, a 1 in 100 foil variant, which will probably go for $200. Yeah, okay. So let's do the marketplace. My phone is buzzing. Oh, it's not important. It's not. Yeah, marketplace and keys of the week.
Let's do it.
Okay, so a couple things this week. She-Hulk trailer came out, so all those books popped.
Oh yes, can we talk about that for a second? Wait, did we have that in the news?
No, we didn't, but we can
Okay,
talk
well,
about it. I will give a chance.
I'll give everything a chance.
Okay.
I gave Morbius a chance. Okay. It looks fun. Sorry, She-Hulk. Looks fun.
Yeah.
Looks like the right amount of campy. And we had talked about this previous that you were hoping that it would be more of a comedy and less of a drama.
Well, it does look like more of a comedy.
And I agree that it would work better that way. And obviously they're going that route.
Yeah.
I feel like they're playing into I wouldn't even call it women empowerment. I know we're treading on weird waters here. I guess you would just call it like female humor, I guess, in general. Like it felt like they were trying to pinpoint the humor in like the oddest way.
Like from a female perspective?
Yeah, and it almost is like, I don't know. It doesn't feel natural.
Yeah.
So like the joke about her walking around in Hulk form and somebody saw her and they're like, wow, like great ass girl. That could be a really funny joke. But in the trailer, it was awful. And there was a lot of like moments there I was just like kind of like,
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It just, I don't know. Maybe the whole thing just felt like the tone and everything just felt weirdly slightly off. But I don't know.
So I have read, and I'm sure you've seen this too, that there have been reports that the TV show is a mess.
She-Hulk, the specific show.
Yeah. I didn't have a lot of confidence in the writer who was hired to do the show.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, a friend of ours looked this up last week, and the person who is writing She-Hulk, yeah, I guess we have to look it up, has only one credit to their name right now. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm all for giving people a chance. You know what I mean? In the industry, writers, directors, etc., etc. Like, you know what I mean? Like, give everybody a chance. That's fine. But at the same time, if you're gonna hire a writer, can we not like hire another seasoned writer, have them right beside? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. What do we got?
Oh, this is not the writer I thought it was.
Yeah, no, definitely not her.
Yeah, she's
that head writer.
Rick and Morty and Silicon Valley. Who was the?
Yeah, who am I thinking of then?
They had controversy because, yeah, South Park. She said South Park wasn't funny now. Who is this? Dana Schwartz. Okay.
I think that's who we might be talking.
Yeah, although, so she's not listed on the first episode.
Oh, Jamila Jamil is in She-Hulk. I didn't know that.
I think she's the villain.
Oh, cool.
Uh,
Was she in the trailer? Am I blind?
she
Probably.
is, but
Okay, then I'm fucking stupid then.
is this? Oh, it's not it.
I heard Paper Tigers was really good. Sorry, it was down in the filmography there. Dana.
Well, there's a bunch of them. So which one is it?
Yes. Witchy oney. Oh.
Be-
Sounds...
Oof. She. Oh, that was just some sort of weird.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
I love the internet.
Yeah, so I mean, whoever it was,
Anyway,
I don't know. She's not on IMDb for that.
show has a lot of promise. I'm excited to watch it. I want to give it a try. I think Ruffalo is going to be good in it, and I have high hopes for the main actress. I think she is great.
Tatiana Maslany.
I can never say her name right because I suck ass. So, but she does rule. So I'm excited.
Okay, so She-Hulk, lots of Daredevil, Spider-Man, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Why is this coming up?
Oh, they're making a new movie.
Are they? With
Yeah.
Alan Moore. I thought Alan Moore hates everything. All of his properties, when they get turned into something, he hates it automatically.
I thought he just hated everything in general.
Yeah.
That was my my thought.
Ooh, so yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for that. Sweet. X Factor is in. Not sure why. First appearance of Bast. For Thor: Love and Thunder. Okay. Grimm. This is a new comic coming out. Boom Studios.
Well, that looks sweet.
Yeah, I guess maybe it's got a good story. This is why.
Cool. Blood Scythe.
Been optioned or anything. Thor. Elektra Black, White, and Blood. Final issue is out. This is a variant. And it's a Momoko. Oh, that's a Momoko variant. Why is this? Oh, it's it's a Kevin Eastman variant, 125. That's why it's okay.
Gotcha. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so that's that.
All right, phone call number 1. I said there was gonna be 3, so that's 1.
Huh?
Coming
Phone call.
I'm getting calls.
Oh. Also Captain Carter is up because there's rumors that I think we have that here later. Yeah.
I think we do, yep.
So keys in stores this week. So I hadn't been to the comic book shop in like 2 weeks because I was sick. I came back with like, I don't know, a massive stack of stuff to go through.
Of course.
So Legion of X #1 is coming out this week. First team appearance of Legion X. Legion of X is Juggernaut, Nightcrawler, Pixie. First appearance of Weaponlist, Zen. Laura Serrata, Mother Righteous, Iraqi god referred to as Skinjacker. Okay. Something is Killing a Chill #23. There's a couple variants in here. Spider-Man Exodus 2099. First appearance of Winter Soldier 2099.
Oh wow.
AKA Winter Soldier 13. New Hellboy and RPID. Fox and the Hare. This new series. When a black market coder attracts the attention of a mega corporation, she seeks protection from the Fox and the Hare, most feared mercenaries in the city. It's not really a great premise.
So safe.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 129. First appearance of Sluggathy.
I'm sorry. Is that spelled exactly how I think it is?
SLUG.
Yeah. Okay. Who the hell is that?
Well, it's first appearance, so. Triskele #1, a series based on Celtic myths. Action Comics number 1043. First appearance of Mongol the First. The first descendant of the current day Mongol. Batman Beyond the White Knight #3. Lots of Batman mini series coming out. Batman Fortress #1, 8-issue limited series that sees Batman attempt to corral a crime wave after an alien visitation disrupts a power grid. Okay,
Ooh,
that's weird.
alien visitation. That's tight
DC
as hell.
versus
That's tight.
Vampires Hunters #1. Teen Titans Academy #15 is the final issue. Hulk #7 is Banner of War Part 3. Punisher #3, Origin of the Punisher, his first kill. Which has like,
Really?
is that his kid sitting on the throne, the hand throne with a Captain America?
I was gonna say, what throne is that?
It might be the throne in the hand layer. Power Rangers Universe #6, more Something is Killing Children variants. Deathstroke #9 variant. Amazing Spider-Man. Oh yeah, Patrick Gleason.
Those are cool.
Patrick Gleason is kind of known for this kind of outline-y type covers, so that's coming out. Limited to 2,500 copies, and 1,500 copies for the Virgin variant. Okay, so that's that. More MCU rumors. Who is Jason Statham playing in the MCU universe? Pyro. He's told.
Is that confirmed?
No, I don't know. I'm just speculating.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I thought it said it in the.
Does it? Not able to verify exactly which character Jason Statham could be playing, although. Oh, Union Jack. One of the strongest guesses for Jason Statham in the Marvel Cinematic Universe might be playing Union Jack. There have been several different characters of that name in the comics. Union Jack has.
I could see that
portrayed as a kind of cross between Batman and James Bond, non-superpowered British secret agent. Well,
James Montgomery Falsworth.
If they're doing, so this might lead into this. I'll skip ahead.
Yeah.
This might lead into that. If they're doing like an alternate version of Captain Carter where she gets the serum and fights during World War II,
yeah,
Union Jack could also show up in there as a secret agent.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe like season 2 of Captain Carter is after she's frozen and wakes up in modern day, which the comic book series is about that now.
Yeah.
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 Who else could he play though? Who could Charles Xavier.
Young Charles.
Yeah. I mean, I would would he be better as a villain? I don't know.
I think he'd be better as a villain. I don't think he would be amazing as a...
Or at least an anti-hero. Like,
yeah, definitely. Oh, 100%. Okay. Oh, new Venom.
New Venom? He's the new Eddie Brock?
Yeah, he's new Eddie Brock, yeah.
Another
give him a wig.
Artist has passed away. Dijo Lima. He's a Brazilian comic book artist.
2022 just whipping through him.
Continues to kick our butts.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he passed away due to a pulmonary embolism. He did some cool Wolverine covers. I have that one. Another one passing away too soon.
Yep.
His most recently completed artwork was released at Motor City Comic Con. Oh, which was just across the border from me. The artwork depicts Nightwing, Red Hood, Starfire, Hawk in front of the Titan Tower. Another sad one. This is, I don't know, this is kind of comic book related, but I thought it was also funny. So Bob Iger was the one before him, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Who everyone, I don't know, internally everyone thought he was doing a good job and liked to work with him. But I know actors enjoyed him a lot because he treated them like they shouldn't be treated as rock stars.
Yes. I think there was actually a difference because I think to an extent oh my God, how do you say that? they're usually treated like rock stars among so many people. I feel like Iger was more like just more human about it. So like
I got the opposite impression. I thought that he always wanted to take care of his actors. Like
really, because I thought
he went above and beyond the normal thing to make sure his actors were happy. Like he treated talent better than most studios.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this guy's the opposite. So Bob Chapek is an accountant. Mostly, he was running the parks, I think, as a number cruncher. And given his track record of being for the Don't Say Gay bill in Florida and then against it, it was a horrible PR move on his part.
Yes, awful.
He's also apparently not wanted to treat talent as well as Bob Iger. So the board is hoping he will fail so they can boot him. The share price has gone down since he took over, which COVID versus was he doing a shitty job or just couldn't figure out how to recover? I'm sure the parks will start to go back up.
Probably.
So if you like Marvel and Star Wars, you wanted to do good things, and maybe he will scare good talent away from those properties.
It's very possible. I'm hoping that most of the producers and people in charge are gonna keep him away from negotiations.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I don't know. It always seemed to me, like, personally in business, that for a customer, sometimes you might lose out money doing something that the customer really wants, but you think is stupid, but you do it anyways because you want to have good customer service. And you lost $50, but you've been able to keep that customer happy. It feels like this guy doesn't do that. He's like, we're not losing $50. Screw the talent. But
Tom Holland, who?
Yeah, right. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this one.
Awful.
Stanley has gone the way of Tupac. And
awful.
Marvel has acquired the rights to digitally input him into movies and
whoever is in charge of his estate now, I believe
think it's his daughter.
Yeah, who I believe it's her and maybe her husband or something. But I'm pretty sure they're the ones that fucked him over big time. No.
It was his handler.
No. Yeah. It
was his handler.
I read something about his family too.
Well, his family was fighting to get control from the handler, who was embezzling money and
when he was alive. Yeah.
Like I guess this might be continue to be more of a thing. I mean, we've already been doing it with Leia and
I mean, I don't know, is that like a special circumstance considering it happened while they were shooting those movies?
Maybe.
Kinda.
Well, no. So, what's his name? Grandma Tarkin.
Rogue One.
Cushing. Yeah, he was long dead when they stuck him in Rogue One.
That's true, and he was in it way more than I thought they were going to.
Yeah.
Like way more.
I guess we're just gonna.
That is true.
Like this is the way of the.
Yeah.
Okay. We already talked about Captain Carter coming live action series. Daredevil is going to be a continuation of the Netflix show, not a reboot. So, fuck, I don't remember what happened at the end of season 3. Do you remember? Like, I remember. I remember. What's her name? Yes. Had shot that guy that was harassing her or whatever.
Yeah. And did Vanessa die that season?
Vanessa?
Sorry, Kingpin's wife.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. So Kingpin goes away.
Yeah, he goes away because she died, right? And the kid's alive?
She got poisoned, didn't she?
But she popped out a kid, right?
Did she? I don't remember that. You know what? I have to watch. I've been thinking about going back to watch it anyway.
I've honestly I've thought about doing the same, and I just might actually.
Yeah,
I'm just worried. God, I'm worried
it's
about
new showrunners though. So
yeah, that's the thing. So like
the tone, because it's on Disney Plus. Well, I don't know. I've also read that Disney Plus is putting a parental thing in place. That's why some of the shows have gotten digitally altered. Is that they're preparing for 2 versions of of shows. So like a kid's version of that show. Like there was a scene in Falcon Winter Soldier where a scientist who got that Baron shot didn't have blood beside him when in the original show he did.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's right.
They're preparing that stuff for the kids version, kids lock version, and then there's a separate version for adults.
Okay.
So maybe this will be that. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure why they wouldn't just get the same showrunner, so that seems weird to me.
It does seem weird, unless they're obviously busy. Yeah. Chris Ord. Why does that seem familiar?
I've never heard of Covert Affairs, so I don't know if that's good or not.
The hell is that?
No idea. So Thor trailer, while you look that up, Thor had a second trailer come out, and we finally see Christian Bale as Gore, the God Butcher, with the Necro sword.
Amazing.
Yeah, he looks pretty badass, actually. Yeah, yes.
I almost didn't want it. I almost didn't want to see it.
Yeah, I know.
To be able to see it in the theater.
Yeah.
But I am pretty stoked.
That scene with Zeus was fucking hilarious.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. I hope they don't I hope this isn't Gore's only movie.
Yes, I'm hoping that's the case, and so this is what brings me to what I think is going to happen. Yes. Like he's gonna probably murder Zeus, because I can't see Russell Crowe continuing to play any characters.
Yeah, there are some gods that are going to die for sure.
So I feel like they're going to act like Zeus or something, and like another one that they're going to introduce.
Yeah.
I think Valkyrie probably is going to live. Well, maybe not actually. Now that
here's my speculation, and I speculated on comics to do this. Is that
give it to me.
Valkyrie, the current Valkyrie, she dies, and Natalie Portman at the end of the movie takes over as Valkyrie, because that in the comics after she drops the Thor mantle, she becomes Valkyrie.
Oh, okay.
She becomes a Valkyrie.
It's funny because I also thought about maybe Natalie Portman not doing more MCU stuff after this. So I was like, maybe it's a one shot.
I know it's weird.
It is weird.
Every time an actor says, I don't know if I want to do it anymore, they just put him with Taika, and they're like, I want to do it forever. Because I read she had a pretty good time on this one with Taika. So
yeah. Well, he just looks like he has fun and enjoys.
Did you ever see that picture? Did you ever see that picture of him with two actresses? They were out for lunch, and they were like, "Oh yeah." So he has a lot of fun. I believe he might be in the swinging club from what that picture was.
Of course.
Yeah.
No wonder he's so happy.
Oh yeah, for sure. And we finished watching Our Flag Means Death. It took a bit to get going, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And I read his Star Wars movie is next now for production. So
interesting to see.
I have no idea what his Star Wars movie is going to be like. No fucking clue.
Well, they're definitely scared of it being another Rain. So
being another Rain.
Oh, Ryan. Sorry.
Right, right. Yeah, right. No. No one is going to be whatever Taika does, people will love, I think. I
Yeah,
just don't know what genre it's going to be. Like, is it going to be? Has he really done anything serious? I mean, I guess The Hunt for the Wilder People was kind of serious.
I mean, there was a lot of dry humor in that, but it was
Yeah.
quite serious. Movie was amazing, by the way. If you haven't seen it, holy fuck!
Jojo
Hunt for the
Rabbit
Wilder
definitely
People.
had its humor, but it also had its sad themes.
Oh yeah, people complain about that movie. Like, give me a break.
Oh, that movie's so good.
So good. Laners, whiners.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Oh my god, my body just literally emptied. Oh my god, sorry. Fuck.
Okay. So I had to take a little break there. The client called. Josh had other business.
I had to poop.
Okay, so where were we? Oh yeah, gore.
So good.
In this storyline, it takes place over hundreds of years before.
Yeah.
Like it's like Thor starts out with Thor during the Viking Age, just hanging out, drinking, raiding, and then it also ends up being at the end too, like he's not that Ragnarok has happened or not happened, but he is essentially the only one left in Asgard. Yeah, I don't know that they're going to do that, but it'd be nice if he's stuck around.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay, last thing. Obi Wan comes out in 2 days. First 2 episodes.
It doesn't seem real. Like, it literally does not seem like it's happening. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
That's finally coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So be quick with your comic book eBay. Yousellcomics. Look for specs as soon as a character shows up.
That's right, because it's gonna be saucy.
They'll go quick because we don't know who Kumail Nanjiani is or
yeah. So
Jackson is, or I mean, I guess we know the sisters and brothers, but yeah. So
I think not. Is it
Kumail Nanjiani?
Yes, Kumail.
Yeah.
Kumail. I think they're gonna put him along the lines of like. Sorry. I think they're gonna put him along the lines of like a Cal Kestis situation. Lost.
A Lost Jedi?
Yeah, like a Lost Jedi
Hmm.
type of thing. But the age obviously doesn't work out. Well, I guess it kind of does.
Yeah, why wouldn't it?
But I think maybe some type of situation there. I mean, ideally, it would be very cool if they started to explore like force sensitive people. But I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know. So 2 episodes comes out Thursday morning, and then 4 more after that. We know Christian Hayden's back. Whether Qui-Gon will make an appearance, I don't know. It's Liam Neeson said he wouldn't come back to do TV unless it was a movie. So,
and remember when we read that report was the same day that Dairy Girls premiered on whatever the new season, and the first episode he was in.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah, he was the cop.
What's Dairy Girls?
The comedy on Netflix about 4 girls and boy in Ireland when it's the time frame when it's
potato famine.
No, when the rebellion was happening or whatever, the
IRA.
Yeah, the IRA. So like they're walking around and it's like super scary, but also they're
70s and 80s.
Yeah, and they're like super used to it, so it's like not a big deal. I think it's
a comedy.
Anyway, it's so funny, Matt. I can't
yeah.
believe you haven't heard of this. I can't believe you haven't heard of this show.
Well, I've heard of it. I just haven't watched it. Like,
Oh my god!
it's
Oh
on.
my god!
It's on. Someone has it requested on my Plex. So.
Oh my god, that's so good. Yeah, whatever. I'll look it up, but I can't remember the time frame. Sorry.
Sure.
Mid 90s. Mid 90s.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah.
So he's gonna come back. He's coming. We're getting Liam. He's coming. I'm saying it right now. We're getting Liam. And you know what? Actually, I was thinking about it as we were just speaking.
Don't predict Jar Jar.
No, I think we might see a re-emergence of Samuel L. Jackson. I think they might bring him back. Toss him off the edge. Have him come in, save the day. Maybe get axed. Maybe take off. Possible. It's possible.
They might save him for something else afterwards.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, I could see it.
Okay, well, this has been a longer episode than normal because we had so much to do and talk about.
I feel like we have more to talk about.
No, we don't. Well, okay. We'll be back next week to talk about the first two episodes of Obi Wan and what you should be buying comic book wise.
Morbius.
Oh,
we didn't talk about Morbius.
Yeah, I'll talk about that next week. I'm done talking for now.
It wasn't god awful.
Well, we have to disagree on that. Okay, this has been Talkin Books, Slingin Books, Talkin Shop with Matt and Josh from Yousellcomics. We'll be back next week. Goodbye.